Alright, so, people are dumb. Alright, so, you know, the whole thing, love at first sight, it's just kind of lame. How are you gonna know somebody by the first time, that you see them? How do you know how they are, personally, and, I don't know. Like, that's cool. You can think they look, pretty and stuff, but, how's that gonna matter 20 years from now? If you really want a long-term relationship. Well, not a long-term, a forever relationship. But how can you judge somebody based off of one look at them? You know? I mean, there's obviously some people that just think for looks, and that's cool, but I mean, it's not cool, because... And then they get mad on Snapchat and stuff, oh, I'll never find a guy that loves me the way I love people. I'm so great. I'm like, what? How are you gonna think... How do you think that other people are the problem and you aren't, whenever you have, 10 relationships back to back and they all end the same way? People are different and you're the same. There's one constant in that equation. So, that's just kind of crazy how... And, also people get people to fix them. And you need to work on yourself other than, So, I was talking to my friend, and she was talking to me about how Thank You Next by Ariana Grande is a good song or whatever. And it's just, it's talking about how you move from one relationship, thank you for what you've given me, I'll move on to the next one, right away. And, how are you gonna fix yourself if you go right into the next relationship? You have no time to, recollect yourself and, I mean, I don't think relationship, hopping is good, but, how are you gonna make yourself a better person if you're just constantly with people? Which, I mean, there are people like that, and some of them, I guess, are good people, but that's just not a way to live. Yeah. But, so I've been practicing ukulele, so I'm gonna play, I guess, because I don't know what else to do. Oh no. Wait. So, those chords, they, have, 80 songs, which is crazy, because it just shows how easy it is to make songs and stuff. And, speaking of that, you know how easy it is to become, a millionaire? When you, you can watch, 10 YouTube videos, and, you know the steps that they took, to become what they are. It's all about the mindset, and procrastination is, the biggest mug ever, that's one of my big problems, is I'll just, not do stuff, even though I need to do it. Homework and other stuff, I guess. It just screws you over, I feel like there's so many talents that people haven't found just because they're too lazy to do it. And, also, they'll take it to the grave with them. One of my favorite sayings is, how the graveyard is the most talented place in the world because there's so many things that never happened because people just died without doing it. So, follow your dreams, because you might as well. We're only here for, 90 years, if that. You might as well make the most of it. So, that's some rants. I'm still lonely. This is the same night that I just did the other video, and it's 10:30-ish. So, time zones are weird. How is it from, you have to think about it, in a way, if the earth is round. Don't get me on that topic. So let's say it was 11 here. It'd be, 12 in New York? But like, what in between that? Like, why does that one line separate the time zones? I mean, I guess we have to go by a certain thing, like a standard, but like the sun's coming up at different times everywhere. So like, yeah, it's kind of a flawed system, but whatever. Like, that makes time zones like not make sense. Why don't we all just go by the same time? And then certain times mean different stuff for different places. You know? So that way everybody would be up at the same. Well, no, we just all wake up at different times. Cause, yeah, it makes sense to me. I guess I explained it anyway. But you know, something to think about. Stuff to think about. Give me ideas, cause I'll probably run out. Probably not, cause I'm always just thinking about weird stuff. But yep. So, thank you for watching if you made it this far. And bye.